Staff at the Royal BC Museum and Archives are grateful to British Columbians who advise them of family heirlooms or collections that they may be interested in. And that certainly includes around 40 boxes filled with documents and scrapbooks that the museum received in 1999 from the estate of Earl Marsh.
That's Earl Marsh on the right-hand side in the green jacket. Earl Marsh got a job with the BC Coast Steamship Service at the age of 16. He had a job as a messenger boy, and he really fell in love with the organization.
And he began saving memorabilia from his lifelong career with the steamship service.
Earl Marsh started to work on the evenings and on the weekends, and he met with other staff members and with family members of staff members, and he put together a really remarkable collection.
Now preserved in the museum archives, starting with the early days of 1901.
This was really the period of glamorous coastal travel, and really from 1901 until the end of the Second World War, that was really the heyday of the companies.
Often called pocket liners, smaller versions of international cruise ships, Marsh's collection includes all 32 BC coast steamships, including the Princess Kathleen, built in Scotland in 1925.
That's actually the Kathleen's maiden voyage coming over from Scotland to Vancouver. A couple of the photographs here also show the interiors of the ship, the beautiful carpets, heavy velvet drapes.
Every room was glamorous, including the 136 staterooms on board.
There's a sink with running water, there is an armchair, there's a bed, a four-poster bed.
In 1952, the Kathleen was cruising to Alaska and ran aground at Lena Point.
And so all of the passengers were evacuated, which you can see here.
And watched their ship sink. The Kathleen was replaced by the Princess Marguerite II.
So for a long time it served on the Vancouver to Victoria to Seattle run.
But the age of glamorous sea travel was coming to an end.
In the 1970s, the Princess Marguerite was one of the last ships that was still being run by the BC Coast Steamship Service.
The organization concluded its passenger service in 1975, and thanks to Earl Marsh, it will live forever in the BC archives.
This Week in History, brought to you by the Royal BC Museum, bringing British Columbia's stories together.